What's up, people? In this video, we are going to go over 15 things to do in quarantine. You're bored, you're in quarantine, you're not doing anything. You're looking for things to do because you're just so used to going on social media and watching YouTube videos and going on Instagram, but everybody's stuck at home. Nobody's uploading new content, so you're stuck. You have to do the worst thing imaginable. You have to think. You have to try. You have to do stuff. And you're like, I can't do it. My brain is so smooth from years of consuming social media. So you came to this video and you want to know 15 things that you can do during quarantine. Well, guess what? I am productive to a fault. And in this video, 15 things you can do in quarantine. Thing number 1, here we go. Learn how to do the splits. Yes, that's right. The splits with your legs, the splits, that like painful looking thing that you see ballerinas and gymnasts and Insta-thoughts do on the internet. I'm dying. Learn to do the splits. Yes, this is something that anybody can do. Work on your flexibility in general, but specifically learn how to do the splits. Why do I say learn how to do the splits? Because it's a goal that is challenging enough to keep you busy for a month or two, at least. That might seem like a conservative estimate. You might be thinking, I'm not flexible at all. I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, I'm not very flexible either, but I've been working on this for about 4 days. I'm getting pretty close, and I notice improvements day after day. Now, I'm not a pro at doing the splits by any means. Don't take my word for it. Go look up videos on your own on how to do the splits. But what I've noticed is that it's very effective to do your flexibility work twice a day. Also, do lots of different exercises when it comes to training your flexibility, But anyway, go try doing the splits. Number 2, learn how to do a handstand. Now, this is another good thing for anybody to know, because in order to learn a handstand, you have to learn a progression of exercises to build up to a handstand or freestanding handstand, which is where you do a handstand without the wall. It's not easy. It requires a lot of strength, requires a lot of flexibility. And on the way to learning how to do a handstand, you will have to learn to do a lot of other things as well, because you can't just jump up into a handstand on day 1, and it's very inefficient to train for a handstand if you just kick up into a handstand a bunch of times. There's a specific way that you're supposed to do it that is taught by people who teach gymnastics, and they are kind of like the go-to source for things like handstands, and arguably the splits as well. Now, do you think that learning a handstand and learning the splits is a good use of your time? If you do, if those were 2 ideas that you did not think I was going to say, click the like button. Click it. You're a minute and a half into this video. Just click it right now. Just do it. Just click it. Just click like. Come on. You got it. You got it. Thanks. I'm assuming you did it. Number 3, practice memory training. Now, there is something called, building a memory palace, which is basically what you do is you imagine a setting, your room. I guess let's start with your room, right? You picture a room around your house and you number certain pieces of furniture in your room, like your chair, your dresser, your computer, your couch, the door, whatever. And you assign each of these a number. I'm probably not explaining this right. Anyway, if you want to remember 10 things, you assign each of the things you want to remember to the corresponding piece of furniture. And then you tell a story between the piece of furniture and the thing that you want to remember. Anyway, it's called building a memory palace. It's something that you should consider doing if having a better memory is important to you. This is one of the things I've been meaning to do for a very long time. Haven't actually started doing it. But for you, if you're looking for things to do in quarantine and you want to actually work that smooth brain of yours, get it a little bit wrinkly, check it out. Number 4, work out while watching YouTube videos. Now, everybody's in quarantine. You're very bored. I'm very bored. We're all looking for things to do during quarantine. Why not just work out all day? I had this revelation a few days ago. I was like, what should I spend most of my time doing? And then I thought about it. I was like, I'm doing all this stuff online. It's not really going anywhere. I might as well just work out all day. Why don't I just learn the splits? Why don't I just learn the handstand? And these are things that I can literally watch YouTube videos while doing. Instead of watching them in my bed or on the couch, I could put my computer on the floor, I could put on a 30-minute video, and I can actually feel like I'm getting something done while I watch it. It's a very good feeling. And before you know it, 2-3 hours have gone by, and you feel really good because you're noticeably a lot more flexible, or you have progressed on certain movements that you're trying to do. So highly recommend that. Tell me though, are you working on any sort of exercise at home? If you are, leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of exercise you're doing. Go on a diet. That's something good to do on quarantine. Are you getting a little bit out of control with the foods that you're eating on quarantine? Have you used this as an excuse to not take care of yourself, specifically to eat foods that you shouldn't have been eating? I've done this a little bit. I feel like I've gotten it under control. However, if you've been meaning to go on a diet for a very long time, like you're like, oh, I got to lose 10 pounds, I got to lose 20 pounds, blah, blah, blah. Now is the time to do it. Now you have the opportunity. This is free time. You're looking for things to do during quarantine, go on a diet. My specific recommendation for a diet, to give you a little more direction, is to only eat once a day. Do these two things. Eat vegetables and protein and eat only once a day. Just those two things. Do those two things. Talk to me in a month. Or, for bonus points, eat vegetables and protein and eat once every 2 days. That's the hardcore method. But that's a great way to lose weight. Number 6, start a YouTube channel. Now, I know, just as sure as I know myself, that many of you people, you have toyed with the idea of starting a YouTube channel. You're like, yeah, I really want to start a YouTube channel too someday and talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. You watch my videos, you're so inspired. Start it right now. Just do it. Your first videos are going to suck. They're going to be awful. Go back and watch some of my first videos. They're really bad. These current videos that I'm doing are not much better, to be honest with you, but I'm so happy that not only I started and I stuck with it, and in fact, I mentioned this the other day to somebody, but I'm happy with every piece of content that I create. I'm happy that I created it, is what I mean. I create it and then I watch it. I'm like, you know what? I'm happy that I did that. Because at the end of the day, one could make the argument that your YouTube channel will be your legacy. Like, what is your legacy? Person who is sitting at home. Really? Like, when you pass on to the next life, or when you're older and you look back on your time now, what will you look back? What will you have created that you can look back on? Do you have anything? No offense, but like, don't you want to have something, right? And a YouTube channel is so easy, right? Like, what am I doing right now? I open my laptop and I'm talking to the camera and I'm just like freestyling. I made a list of things that I want to talk about and I like talk a little bit and then look back at the list. This is so easy. Anybody can do it. Are you scared to be on camera? Don't be scared. Let me tell you, I was scared too. And then I did it a bunch of times. I was like, oh, nobody really cares. So do it. If you have an idea for a YouTube channel, let me know. Leave me a comment. If you create a YouTube channel as a result of me motivating you to create one right now, I will give you a shout out in a video that I make in the near future. I will do it. So leave me a comment. Start that channel. Number 7, start an online business. The world has sadly disappeared, kind of, right? Everybody's online right now. Nobody's going outside. Nobody's doing fun stuff. Everyone is literally, like, people used to say, oh, we're online all the time now. Everybody has their phone. No, now people are actually online all the time. Everybody's on their phone. Everybody's on the computer. You can't go outside. It is illegal to go outside. Look how not tan I am. This is illegal for me to be tan at this point. It's very sad. So, you know, why wouldn't you start an online business now? Why wouldn't you start something now? It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be original, but just start something. You know, personally speaking, I started this fitness consulting coaching thing. By the way, shout out to myself. If you want to be coached by me for money, of course, you have to pay. Click the link, I think, in the description that I posted there, fitin3months.com. I should start giving a shout out to myself more. Anyway, yeah, I started it. I don't have any clients yet, but I started it, you know, like, who knows how long this quarantine thing is going to last? Hopefully not that long. Hopefully by summertime, we'll all be out getting a tan, feeling fabulous. But it's possible that it won't. The government is stupid and they'd rather ruin the world instead of like having, like some people who are already sick die sooner. Start that online business. If you have an idea for an online business, let me know. Leave me a comment. Start a TikTok. TikTok is the hottest new social media platform. You don't like it. You think it's cringy. You don't get it. It doesn't matter. Guess what? It's hot. It's here. And if you don't jump on it, it is going to leave you behind. So start a TikTok. Go on there. Try and figure it out. Try and figure out what the draw is and start making some cringy, lip syncing, dancing videos and try and keep up with today's teenagers, because let me tell you, if you don't, you will find yourself in a similar situation that generations older than you found themselves in when they became resistant to learning newer technology. Never, never, never resist learning newer technology, whether it's social media, whether it's some sort of actual piece of technology. Like, just don't do it. Once you do it once, you're setting yourself up for trouble, and you will pretty much like keep yourself wherever you are while the world progresses without you. It's not a good feeling. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. So the way to counteract that is start a new TikTok. Do it. Do it right now. Start a new TikTok right now. If you have a TikTok, drop a comment right now. Leave me a link to your TikTok. I will give you a shout out on your TikTok. Nobody will care. Nobody will watch. 200 people. But do it anyway. I'll do it. Number 9. What is this now? Number 9, let's say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, number 9. Learn to cook. Learn to cook. You're at home all the time anyway. Restaurants are closed. Why do you not know how to cook? What are you eating now? Really, tell me. Let's be honest. What are you eating every day? Are you eating frozen foods that you heated up in the microwave or the oven? You should be ashamed of yourself. You should actually be ashamed of yourself. Here you have a unique opportunity to learn to do anything you want. And learning how to cook is not only a very gratifying experience, because food that you cook yourself always tastes better. That's number 1. Number 2, food that you cook yourself is always going to be healthier. Number 3. Number 4, food that you cook yourself is cheaper. I can spend $1 on a dozen eggs and $2. Basically, I can eat for $2 a day if I want. And it's healthy and it's better than what people out there are making, or buying your frozen Hot Pockets or whatever. I'm not saying you can never eat Hot Pockets, blah, blah, blah. But why are you not learning how to cook? And it's, what's the common phrase? If you can read, you can cook. Okay. So do you know how to cook? If you know how to cook, like this video right now, just do it. Like the video. If you don't know how to cook, also like the video. Do it. Subscribe to my channel. Number 10, post memes to Instagram. Post memes on your Instagram story. There are so many good memes going around right now. So many good memes on Instagram. There's so many out there. I know you're on social media all the time. I know you see the memes, coronavirus memes, quarantine memes, whatever. That's all anybody's talking about. That's all anybody's thinking about. There are so many memes out there. Go on social media now, save 10, upload them to Instagram. You guys know how to use stories on Instagram. You realize that memes are very effective pieces of content to get people engaged. They are literally proven to be viral content. Post them on Instagram. And you can, why am I even saying to do this? This will take you literally 2 minutes a day. You go on Instagram. When you post stories, you can post multiple stories at once. And just select 10 memes and post them all at once. You don't need to do anything else. That's it. 10 a day. Do 20 a day if you want. And you'll get a ton of engagement from the people that follow you on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/YALLAPAPI. Link in the description. Go follow me on Instagram. Do it right now. Number 11, make a vision board for your goals. This is 11, right? Or is this 10? This is 11, right? Anyway, make a vision board for your goals. Do it. A vision board. What is a vision board? Also called a dream board. Is basically, it can be digital, it can be an actual physical board where you post pictures of things that motivate you to achieve a certain goal. For example, the other day, I made a vision board for fitness. So what did I do? I went online and I found pictures of people who inspired me to be fit. I'll pop up a little picture. Spitting all over the place. I'll pop up a little picture right now of my actual vision board. Maybe if I'm feeling ambitious, I might also leave a link. Oh my God, is this recording right now? I hope it is. Yeah, it is. All right. And I've got people like Mike Tyson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Buakaw, the Muay Thai guy. I've got a bunch of hot girls on there with big muscles too. And I have it now as my background for my computer, my wallpaper. And every time I look at it, it just takes my attention for 5 seconds and reminds me the importance of working out, especially during this time where it's easy to get distracted. So make a vision board for fitness, for your goals. Another thing to do during quarantine, why don't you whiten your teeth? Go to CVS, whiten your teeth. It's an easy, effortless way to make yourself more attractive, man or woman. You go to CVS, you buy the strips for your teeth. You put the strips on your teeth, 15 minutes a day, that's it, you're done. You could do other things while you whiten your teeth. You can go on the computer. What is there to do? You can go on the computer, you go on your phone, you can go on social media. You work out. That's all there is to do. This is basically prison. Quarantine is actually prison. It's like a fancy way of saying prison. What do they do in prison? They read books, they study, and they work out. That's all they do, if they're lucky. None of the illegal things they do. Whiten your teeth. Go do it right now. Have you ever whitened your teeth before? If you have, like this video. Do you plan on whitening your teeth in the near future? If you do, like this video right now. Click the like button. Buy a jazzercise. I don't know where my jazzercise is now. I'll pop one up on the screen. But basically, this is a rubber or silicone silicone thing that you put in your mouth and you bite down on, and it is supposed to build the muscles in your jaw. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I feel like my jaw has gotten a little bit wider because I've been using this thing every day, 5-6 times a day. And I've been doing like hundreds of reps on this as a way. It's very good for toning your jawline. If you have any neck fat, obviously you need to lose weight and like tighten up your diet, but an additional way to do this is to use the jazzercise. So it'll kind of lean out your neckline. It'll build these muscles right here, which will give you a more attractive look, you could say. If you're a man, you want to work on your jaw, it's a great way to do it. You don't want to do mewing or whatever. Highly recommend you guys do this. I bought one. I've been using it for about a week and a half. It's great. It feels really good. And I notice like, things have been happening here that I'm very happy with. It's only been about a week and a half. Highly recommend you do it. You can buy, I think I paid like $60 for like all of them. It's a little overpriced, fine, but like whatever, it's made in America. I like it. Buy a jazzercise. Do it. It's one of the things you can do in quarantine. Number 13, I think. Buy a kettlebell and start working out. Now, if you live in a place where you're not going to be leaving that place anytime soon, highly recommend that you buy a kettlebell, buy a heavy kettlebell, and start working out with it. Why do I recommend this? Well, as far as things to do in quarantine, this is one of my favorites, even though I'm not doing it now, because I don't know how long I'll be staying here. And I don't want to take a 20 kilo kettlebell with me anywhere I go. However, why is it good for you? Why should you do it? Number one, gyms are closed. You can't work out anyway. And using a kettlebell is a very efficient way to work out because when you work out with kettlebells, you're able to do Olympic lifts very efficiently. Things like the clean, things like a press, things like a snatch, right? These are very effective full body movements that will give you a very lean, very sexy body in not a lot of time every day. Now, when you work out with kettlebells, I highly recommend that you go heavy. You are not going to bulk up and be like a mass monster. You will build a lot of muscle very quickly. However, it's not like bodybuilding where you'll get that like inflated balloon look. You'll be very lean, you will be rock solid, you will be hard, and you will build very dense muscle. I made a 45-minute video not too long ago where I talk about many things, including kettlebells. There is a link in the description, fitin3months.com. Go over there, sign up for my mailing list, and you'll be able to watch that video. Cool. Definitely go buy a kettlebell, even if it's $100 with the shipping and all that. It's a very good thing for you to do in quarantine to stay fit and stay in shape. Number 14, start reaching out to old friends on Facebook. Now, I mentioned earlier, I think, that I started doing this like fitness coaching thing, right? One of the things that my my coach recommended that I do is that I reach out every day to 15 people on Facebook and basically tell them that I'm a coach and that they can hire me now if they want. That was a little uncomfortable for me in the beginning because I don't really use Facebook. I don't really talk to these people anyway. And like, if I just spam everyone, I'm like, hey, I started a fitness page, go, ugh. Like, are they really going to respond? Probably not. So I did that a little bit in the beginning. And then what I started doing after that is I just started reaching out to them and saying like, hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing in quarantine? How's it going for you? And, I found that it was much easier to engage with them. And obviously the conversation is going to eventually go to like, they'll like ask me like, oh, what are you doing? And then I can be like, oh, actually, I just started this fitness thing. Here's a link, right? Now, a nice little side benefit of that, in addition to being a more efficient way for me to not only promote my YouTube channel, but also promote this fitness coaching thing, is that I've been able to reconnect with a lot of people who at one time I liked enough to add them on Facebook. So I've had some interesting conversations with people. It's a very good time to catch up. One of the dangers of this is that you can spend too much time messaging people on Facebook. I only recommend this for people if you have like, if you don't go on Facebook a lot and you have a lot of friends on there you haven't talked to. If you're one of these people, you're addicted to Facebook and you're already on there all the time, probably not the best idea. You know who you are. Number 15. Oh, number 15. Now, before I tell you number 15, if you found this video useful, click that like button. If you watch all my videos secretly and you still have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel right now. Click that subscribe button. If you found any of these helpful, 1 through 14, whether it's, all these things to do in quarantine. Learn the splits, learn a handstand, practice memory training, work out while watching YouTube videos, go on a diet, start a YouTube channel, start an online business, start a TikTok, learn to cook, post memes to Instagram, make a vision board for your goals, whiten your teeth, buy a jazzercise, buy a kettlebell and start working out, reach out to old friends on Facebook. If you found any of those useful, if any of those gave you any sort of idea, I want you to leave me a comment. I want you to tell me which one exactly you are going to do. Do it right now. Right now. Just do it. I have to tell you to do this now. I have to spend my time telling you to do this because this is the only way people will do it. Not blaming you. It's just a thing. It's a fact. What do you want? Number 15, reach out to famous people that you want to network with, right? Whatever industry you're in. If you're not in industry, you're just a bum that sits on the couch all day. Whatever you're interested in, doesn't matter. You like Gary Vee? Send Gary Vee a message. You like pickup? Send RSD Tyler a message. You like, I don't know, whatever you like. Oh, fucking Gordon Ramsay. I don't know, whatever you like. Reach out to that person, send them a message. Why? Because everybody is in quarantine right now. Nobody has anything to do. The only people that have anything to do are the people that have like an active brand or a business, because those people always have something to do. Those people already work on everything 7 days a week anyway. And a little bit of quarantine is not going to stop them, because if they're working on everything all day anyway, every day, then, chances are they're already online. So now they just focus more of their time to doing stuff online. However, they're at home and there's, not a lot for them to do now, because before they could like go to a restaurant, they could go to a bar, they could like go outside and do something other than go to the grocery store. So they are available right now for you to reach out to them and talk to them. And, ideally, like, don't waste their time. Like, hey, how are you? What are you doing? Send them a message and kind of pitch them on an idea. I'll give you an example. I'm very interested in social circle game or pickup. And I reached out to, I made a list of like 50 pickup people. And I was like, hey, I like what you do. I want to interview you on my channel, right? I did that interview with Patrick Red a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, cool. It's very easy to get a hold of him. So I made a list of 50 more people and I did it. And I got a hold of some very big names, people that you have heard of if you are interested in pickup. And I am going to interview them on my channel. They said yes. They're like, wow, thank you so much. I love your channel, blah, blah, blah. Are they blowing smoke up my behind? Maybe. I don't know. But the point is that I reached out to them and I was very surprised at how easy it was to do. And I'm not like a famous person by any means. Don't be fooled by my 3.1K subscribers. So those are 15 things. I think that was 15 for you to do during quarantine. Was that list helpful for you? Did you actually watch this entire video? If you watch this entire video and you have not liked the video yet, click the like button right now. If you watch this entire video and you have not commented yet, I want you to leave me a comment. I want you to tell me which of these things you plan on doing. If you do not plan on doing any of these things, I want you to tell me why. And I want you to tell me something that maybe you possibly plan on doing that maybe I haven't thought of in this video, and maybe I'll make a video about it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button right TF now. Peace.